My name is Lisa Simpson, 8 years old. I love the saxophone, philosophy, and fairness. But that night, the world stopped being fair.
And it's clearly to his credit that he is an Englishman. He remains an
They say time heals all wounds, but no one told me time also corrodes everything. For example, humanity. The stench of blood from 30 years ago still clings to my nose. 3 decades are enough to ferment hatred into the deadliest poison. I hate Bob, but my bleeding heart insists on redeeming him. Yes, very on brand for my role in this animated farce. So I became a goddamn criminal psychologist, helping the police untangle their messes. That's right, they came to me again.
Told you I'd smell you later.
Hard to believe Nelson, no longer the bullying fat kid, is now a detective. Damn it, the worst people thrive. Bob's no exception. I was surprised by Nelson's arrival because this murder was actually related to me. My neighbor Flanders' eldest son was dead. At the crime scene, the reek of blood hit me. I was shocked and horrified. The victim was gutted, intestines meticulously arranged into my name, a grotesque medical tableau. A killer worked like an honors anatomy student, weaving organs into a hymn to God. Clearly, the killer was a fucking lunatic, calm and cruel, turning the crime scene into his playground. Unshakable confidence. I knew they'd strike again.
Sarge, there's been another.
The second victim hung like a clock. The third stitched into a human-shaped kite. After each murder, the killer left one sentence. This person is the first. Damn it! This bastard turned murder into performance art. Each body was his postcard. Look how I'd improved. A try-hard among psychos, the Picasso of serial killers. Oh shit, I'd almost forgotten him. There's only one person who can.
Lisa Simpson.
30 years later, I'd moved past the trauma, but never wanted to see that face again. Jesus, his disgusting face nearly made me lose control. That damn bastard strolled around the scene, spewing trash talk to provoke me. It looks like this trip was a waste. This is a waste of time.
Perhaps a limerick will help. There once was a shiny machete that turned poor Bart's head to spaghetti.
You're gonna die in that cell, Bob. When that happens, wherever I am, I'll be dancing. The dead don't speak, but they might leave clues. I attended the last victim's funeral, staring at my family's graves. Buried memories surged back. Bart, Marge, Homer, their names stabbed my heart like blades. This person is the first. Suddenly, the riddle clicked. All the victims were the eldest child. That was the killer's pattern. With that, I deduced the killer's hiding place. Oh, that's it. The slaughterhouse reeked of rust and decay. Elson told me to stay put. I nodded obediently, eyes filled with worry. 10 minutes passed. I grew restless. Nelson! Nelson, where are you? Blood dripped onto my face. The sight burned into my brain forever. Instinctively, I scrambled into a room to hide, only to discover it was an exact replica of my childhood room. No time to think. Surveillance doesn't lie. The killer's identity was about to be revealed. No! It can't be!
Freeze!
I couldn't be the killer. But the footage didn't lie. That's when I understood. I never healed. Since that night, a second self had been born inside me. On my first day in prison, I heard familiar footsteps. My heart raced, not from fear, but excitement. Hello, Bob. Bob stammered, flustered like a lamb to the slaughter. I couldn't hold it in anymore. Shed every mask. Getting us in the same room wasn't easy. Luckily, I had help, right, Maggie? To make today happen, I orchestrated 7 murders, crafted the perfect case for dissociative identity disorder. That's right, The law buys the multiple personality joke. That is awesome. My fingertips tingled, just like before my first sax performance. But this time, my only audience was Bob. I love Bart. I love Bart. I love Bart. I love Bart.
And I love Lisa.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, Bart! Oh, Bart!
Bye-bye, Bart. You're always my special little guy.
Bart, here's that cupcake you wanted. I can't help but think if I had just given it to you in the first place, this whole horrible tragedy could have been avoided. Dear Lug, my brother is still missing. I miss him so much already that I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Apology accepted. Dear audience, I'm not a lunatic. I'm an executor. Yes, a spark of vengeance. I'm Lisa Simpson, 8 years old. I love the saxophone, philosophy, and Bart.